So we're just kind of draining off whatever liquid was left over, and it's now what we call spent grain. So all this grain will get emptied out of this vessel. We've got 3 local farmers that pick it up. So it gets fed to a mix of cows and pigs. We are brewing IPA today, so
smells like it. I can smell the hops.
That's all the hops.
Yeah,
for,
you get a lot of hops up there
for one batch of IPA.
Oh wow.
And we're actually in the middle of boiling right now.
To drop this in there.
So batch size, we're talking about, there's probably 700 gallons of liquid in here right now. Once we've separated that liquid portion of the beer into the kettle here, we do a boiling process. It's an hour-long boil and everything, and so for an IPA, we've got actually 5 different hop additions that we add throughout that hour-long process.
And I know what IPA is, but I also hear like APA and other words thrown around. What I know with India Pale Ale, what that stands for. But
yeah,
if you know.
Yeah, the India Pale Ale. I mean, it's one of those styles that, there are origins for why it's called that.
Yeah.
But it's just been changed so much over the years that it's kind of, the American craft breweries have kind of transformed it into this kind of new style.
Okay.
And the IPA name has carried over, but stylistically it's very different than the original.
I take reality shots because I never know when I'm going to be able to sell a business piece. You know what I mean? So I take the ones that are more for the travel article, but then if I have a chance to get with you.
It's dark in here.
Probably the story is let them, but it's such a great source of fresh.
Yes, it's kind of like, these are 16 barrels we have, all from the distillery next door.
Oh, fun. So, and then when they get all used up, you can turn it. Exactly, yep. You don't just mix it up in a bowl or something.
Right. Our packaging is kind of unique. It's all screen printed. So all of our bottles it's not like a label,
Oh,
so
that's kind of interesting.
we actually get them sort of pre-packed in these boxes.
I think I saw some wax sealing over there.
So those are just for that barrel-aged beer that we were talking about, that we just released.
Artisanal packaging?
Yeah.
This is the first barrel-aged beer that we've put into bottles. So we kind of went all out on it with the wax dipping, and these are actually unsigned yet, but they were individually bottled and signed. So
we hand wax dipped it.
That's clever.
There's sugars in it then, the process that they basically make it create sugars, fermentable sugars to actually make the beer.
have you seen barley or?
No, in fact, I was commenting on the pellets upstairs, which are the hops.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize that you got them in pellet form, and she's saying it's more concentrated.
Well,
it is a little bit.
It dissolves nicely in the beer. So
the big thing about pelletization is, we're using a seasonal crop year round, so they need to be preserved. So the pelletizing process really helps preserve the hops, so that when we're brewing the IPA 3 times a week, but we're using 2013 crop, it's a very consistent product. So that's a big reason why they're pelletized. So that's malted barley. It's whole kernel, as you can see.
So it's not pearled. Is malt like a type of barley? Or
malting is actually a process.
Okay.
So barley kernels on itself are like rock hard. So you would have to crush them in order to expose all the starch that's in there. So the malting process basically convinces it germinates the barley and activates enzymes that naturally occur in the barley. And it basically opens up the starch in there so that now we have something we call it friable, but it's crackable. Feed it through here. It gets bucket elevated up into this, we call it grist case. So once we've milled all the grain for a batch of beer, that entire batch of grain will be stored in this grist case. And then when it comes to actually matching in, we can go up to the brew house and basically start the matching process.
Oh, and that's where it comes out up there? Is that what that
Yeah,
says there?
exactly.
Okay.
So that bucket elevator will just...
And that just keeps it ready, but there's that big
Right.
other stuff. All right.
Yeah, so